on here. I have a question. My eyes, let's see, everything's real blurry to me now, but my eyelids are starting to droop more and more, and sometimes like they'll be way, especially this eye, it'll be way down like that. And it affects my vision, of course. I can pull them up and kind of make them kind of do right for a little while, but then they end up seeping back down. I went to a plastic surgeon about it 3 or 4 years ago, and he said, and that's probably when they are kind of about how they are right now. He said that they weren't droopy enough for insurance to cover it. Well, now, like I said, they get down like this most of the time, and I notice like it's changing my whole face, and I don't like it. But anyway, I'm afraid to have the surgery because I scar so easily. And am I going to have scars? But I have to be able to see. Seeing is more important than scars. So has anybody had that surgery, and does anybody know about it? And any tips for me? And see, it's falling right back down. It's gotten to the point where there's no point in me putting eye makeup on. So anyway, that's going on in my life right now. And actually, it's not getting me depressed, although it does dishearten me because I feel like I'm aging faster with this kind of stuff happening. I'm so excited. Today's the 20th, so I head back down to Tulsa in 10 days, and I'm going to get to have my hair done. Oh my gosh, my hair, my roots. Can you see how long my roots are? The last time I got my hair done was at the end of April. And I'm normally really big about getting it done every 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how fast my hair is growing. But, you know, a lot of you don't know, I worked at a summer camp over the summer, and there just wasn't a whole lot of point in spending so much money in getting my hair done just to work at summer camp. So, but now, I'm back into the real world, and it's time to get my hair done. So my mom made an appointment for me where she gets her hair done. So as soon as I land in Tulsa on Sunday, an appointment for Monday. I'm so excited. I'm very vain when it comes to my hair. So, and I've been out of summer camp since August 11th. So this is a long time for me to go with my hair like this, which is why I have it up in a ponytail most of the time. It's less noticeable, but yeah, I'm not digging it. Anyway, I don't really have a lot to say today other than I wanted to ask about my eyes, if anybody can help me with that issue. See how much skin is here? It's crazy. Am I grossing anybody out? It's crazy. So if anybody can help me with that, that would be awesome. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't exercised yet. I had to work at the golf course. And as you can see, I'm at the golf course. I normally would wake up early enough to exercise before I came in, but I did not wake up until it was almost time to leave. I could not sleep last night. It was really just making me crazy. I was awake for like 2 solid hours in the middle of the night. So when I went back to sleep, I reset my alarm before I went back to sleep to get up an hour before I had to be here. So that was just enough time to, get up, move around a little bit, jump in the shower, and get to work. So I got to figure out when I'm going to do that tonight. And because, my sister will be home and it wouldn't bother her, but I just don't like exercising with other people around. That's just, it's funny because a lot of people want to exercise with other people so that they're accountable. I'm more likely to keep up with it if I don't have other people around. So I also, since I don't have a lot to talk about today as far as any profound wisdom or anything, I wanted to kind of let you know what my plans are so you can know what this journey is that you're going on with me. That, when you're jumping on my wagon, what you're in for. You may think I'm completely insane and, oh my God, get away from this chick. I am planning on getting my TEFL, Teaching English in a Foreign Language. It's the same as the TESL, TEFL, whichever one you want to go with. They're very similar and pretty much interchangeable. That will allow me to teach English in a foreign language as a foreign language overseas. This is why I'm so anxious to get out of Alaska. Other than it's cold here, and I'm tired of the cold. I'm really anxious to get down below and get settled. I'm going to land at my mom's. I'm going to be there till Thursday, and then I'm going to drive to Naples, hopefully. And don't know, with Hurricane Maria, I may not be driving to Naples. But I can't get started on my life till I get down there and get a part-time job and save the money to get my TESOL, which is about $1,000, $1,000 to $1,200, depending on where I go to get it. So, and I'm actually looking at the more expensive company because of what all they offer for that extra. It's worth the extra $200-300. So that is my plan. I want to do that for at least a year, and then I want to come back down. I want to come back to the United States and work. Hopefully I can use my TESOL certification to get a job locally teaching English, teaching ESL, English as a second language. So that's my long-term plan, and to be self-sufficient and self-supporting. But I want to buy a van. I have wanted to do this since I was in my early 20s. I want to buy a van or a small bus, and I want to turn it into a camper. I don't want to buy an already made camper. I want it suited to me and my needs. And I want to travel. And I don't know that I want to live the nomad life. There's a lot of people doing that, and I think it's great, and I'm actually very envious. But I don't like being alone that much. I'm an extrovert, introvert, probably 50-50. I like being by myself at times, and there's times that I want to be around a lot of other people. So I don't know that I want to do the nomad thing, and I also kind of like to earn a living. So I don't know that I want to do that. I think I want to have a home base and just travel when I can. But either way, that's what I want to do. I want to build a camper suited to me. And I've been watching a million YouTube videos. I want to get a camper, and I even want to put that pop-up tent thing on the top. And all of that's doable, and that's my long-term goal over the next 3 to 5 years. So I am actively working on not being depressed. I'm actively working on not letting my family's shenanigans wear me down and exhaust me to the point of depression. I'm trying my best not to let certain people's life choices bring me down, because I take it personally because of the close proximity in relationship. So I'm learning to let go. I'm learning to let go and not worry about what other people say and not worry about what other people think. I'm just learning to let go and to not let this outside world that I have no control over affect my happiness. And like I said, I've been wanting to do these things since I was in my early 20s, and I'm 55 years old now, and I just keep getting older. Isn't that crazy how that happens? I just keep getting older, and I can't turn back time. I haven't figured out how to turn back time. So relatively speaking, I've got a good 20 years left where I'm healthy and able to move around and do things. And then who knows after that? You know, I mean, I know I could walk outside and get hit by a bus tomorrow, but relatively speaking, I've got 20 good years left. I don't want to spend my last 20 years feeling guilty because of things I shouldn't feel guilty for, you know, feeling horrible and like I've made all these mistakes in my life and I can't make up for it. And because I made a mistake 10 years ago or 12 years ago or 30 years ago, that I'm a horrible person the rest of my life. I'm over it. So I want to spend my next 20 years being happy. And it's not always going to be easy, because my personality, because of how I was raised, my personality is to internalize everything and to take everybody's problem on as my own, and that it's probably somehow, some way my fault that they're having a problem. So I'm doing my best to learn how not to do that. And I want you guys to help me stay on top of that. And that's really it. So you're going to see me working towards these goals. Whereas in the past, I've worked on these goals, but I'd let people get in my way. And I'd say, you know, I I got to put that on the back burner for a while. So I've already reached, I have to have a 4-year degree to teach English overseas, of course. I've got that. I was 50 years old before I said, you know, I kept taking classes all through my 20s, 30s, 40s. I'd take a class here, take a class there. And through all that, through my 20s, 30s, and 40s, over a 30-year period, I had only gone to school 1 year. I had 1 year's worth of credits. So when I was 50, I enrolled online. And it took me 3 years, 2.5 years, I don't know, something like that. I think 3 years. But I got my 4-year degree. I got it because I finally got it in my head. I don't care who does what. I have a son that attempted suicide in the middle of that. I have another son that he's just does crazy things. I said no matter what, when I enrolled in classes in August of 2012, I said no matter what, I am finishing. No matter what my children do, no matter what my spouse does, no matter what my parents do, no matter what the world does, the earthquakes can come on around me, you know, a mountain of lava could flow down my hill. I don't care. I am finishing school. And I did that. And I had to take out student loans, and I'm going to owe for the rest of my life. Do not care. I am going to be happy even if I have to struggle to pay those student loans. I'm going to be doing what I want to do, because I'm going to tell you one thing. If I don't do those things, I have no chance in this world of fulfilling my goals. Zero. So I can be unhappy because I'm not doing what I want to do and I'm living someone else's life, or I can be completely unhappy and miserable like that, or I could be happy doing what I want to do, and yeah, I'm struggling financially because I have a $250, $350 a month student loan payment. So I'm going with the latter. I'm going to do the best I can do. Right now, I don't even have student loan payments because I don't make enough money. So don't be afraid of student loans. The FAFSA, they will really work with you as long as you stay on the ball and get your paperwork done. They will work with you, and if you're not making any money, you don't have to make any payments, but you have to do the work to make that happen. You have to do the legwork. So I'm just not sweating it anymore. I'm thinking about going back to school and getting my master's, and I will have to take out student loans to do that. I'm still, like I said in my first video, I'm not 100% convinced I'll get the return on my investment, so I don't know that I'm going to do that, but I am going to spend the $1,000, $1,200 to get my TESOL, because, by gosh, I've wanted to go overseas for 35 years, and the only way I can afford to do that is to earn a living while I'm doing it, so I'm going to teach English. I'm going to do it. Now, here's what you need to know. You are not hireable after you're 60. I'm 55. So I got to get my butt in gear and get this done, and I need you guys to prod me along. So if you see me slipping and having bad days and not working towards this goal, kick my butt. Just kick my butt. I already know I probably won't get to go to Asia. That's where I want to go, is Asia. It's not impossible, but it's improbable. Okay? So, because of my age. That's okay. Send me to Poland. Send me to South America. Don't care. Don't care. I just want to go do something exciting and have an adventure. So that's it. That's it for today. Y'all have a good day, and see you tomorrow. There will always be haters. There will be doubters. There will be non-believers. And then there will be you proving them wrong.